Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to another episode of RAERAEs Review. I'm going to be talking about Real Housewives of New York City, Season 15, Episode 13. Or shall I say Reboot Season 2, Episode 13. Lucky 13. It was pretty good. I like this episode, maybe because it was 13. All right. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm on my way to 500 subscribers, and every little bit counts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What's up, aunties and uncles and everybody else? Y'all feeling good? So am I. Can you tell? Now, they still in Puerto Rico, y'all. Brynn pretty much talks how Jessel's having the love of her life not be private. Now, she's talking a little. Can be messed with somebody marriage now. Brynn, Sai, and what's her name? Erin out there talking on the lanai, okay, on the back porch, child, in front of the pool, in that cute little bathing suits and carrying on. Sai just so cute, her little self. Anyway. Yeah, so Brynn's talking crazy about Jessel, pretty much saying that the love of her life is somebody from way back and ain't Pavi. I'm like, girl, that ain't cute. Not at all. Erin and Sai are in disbelief. Sai is good on Pavi because, he called her bitch and bipolar. So she said every time he in the room, she act like he ain't in the room. I would too. Girl, bye. He don't make time for her. She don't make time for him. Jessel don't even try and mend fences. Jessel is very self-absorbed. She admits that later on in the episode. It is what it is. Sai is good. She'll need to have him in her life like that. Woo, child. Now, Erin says that Jessel's mad at Brynn because Brynn cut Jessel in line during some type of photo op or job opportunity or something. But it's just kind of crazy. Again, Erin starting stuff, trying to, make fetch happen with this show. Erin, you there you go. Now, but then you don't want nobody to tell you nothing after you then started some mess. Anyway, so yeah, they're out there just talking grease and everything. So Sai still got that thing in her foot. The doctor said we need to do surgery. She's like, well, I'm going on vacation, so I'll be back. All right, don't get your foot cut off like girl. Anyway, so next, I don't know why this came up in this show. I shouldn't even talk about it, but previously they talked about pubic hair, child. You can tell by my voice. I'm like, why am I even saying this? Anyway, real quick, Jenna shows a picture on her phone of her pubic hair, and it looked just like her hair on her head. And Brynn laughing, whoever else saw it laughing, and anyway, Brynn gives Jessel ish about having photographers everywhere. Like I said, Jessel says she is self-absorbed. She likes the attention. So what? What's it to you? Pretty much, why are you all up in my stuff? So pretty much, Jessel shuts down Erin and Brynn about it. And Ubah doesn't feel good. She's laying back and whatnot. And Brynn started messing with Ubah. Talking about, why are you laying back? We're supposed to be at dinner. I mean, perk up, look like you want to be here, whatever. And that set Brynn. Ubah went off on Brynn. Told her she can kiss her. She's called her everything but child of God, telling her leave her alone. And then, but Brynn gets off on it. She knows that she can make Brynn knows that she can get Ubah going. Because like she said, once Ubah starts going, it's pretty much hard for her to come back. And Erin agrees. She said that in her confessional as well. So, it's like, oh, but you gotta be smart in that. You have to learn how to ignore Brynn so she doesn't really, make you feel like you an angry Black woman, like Brynn said a few episodes ago. Anywho, she sure is playing into that by making her angry. Ain't that nothing? Brynn is something else, ain't it? Jessel and Erin talk in the bathroom, pretty much make up because of what Erin felt from Jessel, because Jessel was, gave Erin the blues about, talking greasy to her like Brynn was. So they pretty much make up in the bathroom, which is good. I'm happy for them. I think they're taking the recommendation that we like to resolve things here on this show. So let's try and, whatever issues you have, resolve them, because they seem to want to do that a lot. Like that's the running theme, the way a lot of other shows have been told at their reunions over the last about 3, maybe 4 years. And maybe they just, playing it safe by not continuing on with their issues, until the break of dawn. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad that they can be, adults about it. But Erin, girl, Jessel says Brynn plays games. Jenna says same thing. Raquel says it too. So, they got Brynn's number. The next morning, Sai and Ubah talk. Brynn is talking mess about Jessel, pretty much, how Jessel doesn't like Erin, and then the breakfast combo about Brynn acting out. Just, Ubah talks, the history with Brynn and how, she doesn't really give 2 F's about what Brynn really has to say. Well, you sure do act like it, Ubah. I don't know if she's trying to give good TV with all this, what I call antics, or what Brynn will call anger. I'm just saying. I'm like, okay, Brynn. Whatever, girl. But maybe, she has to, meaning Ubah, she has to react in order to make good TV. Because her cousin is what's her name? Ayan Chanel from Real Housewives of Dubai. And I'm sure they have talked prior to season 14 about, what to expect in this show. But anywho, I digress. So Ubah mentions cancer in her analogy of there's so many more things to life, and Brynn's, behavior is like a cancer that you have to get rid of, and that kind of upsets Erin to where she had to leave and gather herself, because it was insensitive to say when Erin's mom was going through cancer. And then we find out after Ubah checks on Erin that her father also lung cancer came back. He didn't keep up with his, I would say, healthier behavior. And so the cancer came back. And of course, a few episodes ago, we realized that he passed away. So I'm pretty sure that's what he passed away from. So rest in peace to Mr. Eli. And we're going to hope that her mom makes it through with everything. And, this was a very quick episode. I just realized with my notes, child, this was real quick. It wasn't even a whole, it was kind of like a whole page. Everything else I got reviewing is like a page and a half, maybe 2. I mean, it is what it is. Anywho, what I say? Jacqueline takes, wait, what? Who is Jacqueline? Oh, child, why did I write Jacqueline? It's supposed to be Raquel. So Raquel wants the ladies to go to this famous beach that she's been big up in and is real happy. Got this, got that. It's all beautiful blue waters and pretty beaches and everything. But when they get there, it ain't what she described it to be. We looking at dead pigeons in the water, dead pigeons on the beach. The water is brown, maybe blue somewhere out, far out. And Ubah was trying not to get her feet wet because they had to cross over the little water lakes or whatever they call them, going through from wherever they're coming from to the ocean. It was just, something that Ubah wasn't too happy about. But yeah, so pretty much after all of the complaining Ubah did, Raquel wasn't pleased. She was kind of offended, and that's where they left off. So I guess episode 15 or 14 is going to be where Raquel gets in Ubah's behind. Ain't that nothing? Well, that was it, y'all. That's a real quick review. Oh, 10 minutes, child. My goodness. That was Real Housewives of New York City, season 15, episode 13. Thanks for coming through, and we'll see you next time. Bye. All day.